self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey everybody, what's up? I am back. We're gonna do Pete's of my mind, or is it Pete's of my nursing home now? I kid. It's Pete's of my mind. He's in some trouble, and by all means, he's admitted that he is to blame for at least some, maybe all, maybe most. Who knows? It depends on how you look at things, because Foodie Beauty did invite him to live with her because she couldn't get the place on her own. So it was based off of his credit. The lease is in his name, this 2-bedroom luxury villa, and Pete now has to go live with his mom in the assisted living complex, retirement residence, whatever you want to call it. That's what's happening. So there's so much to this. I feel bad for him in some aspects. Other aspects I really don't, because of the BBJ situation. I think people would be more loving and understanding of Pete's if he had just put or sent BBJ to the vet. He didn't have to do it himself. People were offering to pick the cat up and have BBJ go to the vet. They would even pay for it, but then he was refusing, which I think was, a poor sense of judgment. We all tried to warn him as well. Exactly. Miss Paduina says she used him and wrecked his credit. Exactly. That as well. There's so many layers to this entire situation. Timberly and I were going over some of the streams, so some parts that are redundant we'll might skip over. Other parts, when he really starts talking about the situation as a whole, I think we need to take a look at that because yeah, there's so much to this. If I were a foodie beauty, well, I wouldn't be in this situation in the first place, but I would also make sure to just maybe stay where I am at and make sure that everything's good at my home and maybe see Salah 2, 3, 4 times a year, but that's just me until he comes over. And then everybody would be good, right? Debar says PEETZ is an, but he had so many offers to help. Yes. All right, so here we go. We're gonna share my screen. We're gonna get through this in two parts. So I guess I'll do part 1 tonight, part 2 tomorrow, and whatnot. Hey, Baker girl, what's up? What's up? What's up? And yeah, let's go. Very true, Lynn Smith. A lot of stuff going on here, but we're gonna peel back these layers. Yo, that carpet looks way better than it did before. So hey, Timberlake, you were right. They did clean up pretty good.
Hey, Camus.
I know a lot of people have a lot
Hey,
of thoughts. Some of our thoughts might actually parallel, others might not, about what he should have done versus what he's doing. I say the first misstep, hey Aurora, say choose happiness, Shara. The first misstep PEETZ ever did was quit his job. It was a full-time job. He lives in Ontario. This province is called part-time Ontario for a reason. It's called part-time Ontario because it's now very hard to get a full-time job. And not only is it very hard to get a full-time job, then it's even super hard to get a full-time job with benefits. Hey, Sarah M. So, hey, Nicole. So, with that all together, hey, Lynn Smith, it's so hard pressed to get these things that when you do get them, a full-time job with benefits, you gotta keep them. Electric Rodeo, what's up? It's PEETZ's birthday tomorrow. I thought it was the 7th. Is it the 6th? I thought his birthday was the 7th. Hey, Karomi Habibi, Fluff, what's up?
Hey, Cycle.
Once again, we did do this stream, well, some of it, with our dear lovely Timberly. So,
Hey, Google user.
Skipping through the
Hey,
redundant
Josie.
parts.
Jamie Rose. Say cleaning day at the crib. Okay. Oh, thanks for stopping by, at least. Hey, Stuff Case said, Zombie! Thank you for the super chat. Bye, my sweet. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zombie. Hi, Mickey. Hey, Margaret.
Hey, W. What has peace learns? Never trust Chantel.
Hey, Bunny Star.
Have you even learned that?
Reading the follow-up to Blackman Plus. Oh yes, I do need to get that one, Josie. I've got other books to read in the meantime, but getting annoyed with me. Probably. Hey, Zoe. Feeling better today? Nope.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was the 7th. It was his birthday. And not tomorrow, the 6th. But I could be wrong.
Veal still going red? Yeah, using up the last of the veal today. Gonna use the last of the veal today. Hey,
say BBJ. All right, so we're gonna skip the cooking. Hey, the Peacemaker, what's up? The chopping of the onions and whatnot, we're gonna skip that puppy. We don't need to see that. He said it's tomorrow, is it?
Hey,
well, it's either tomorrow or the 7th. Let's just put it that way. He's baking his cake tomorrow. But Is he baking his cake tomorrow to celebrate his birthday on the 7th, or is he baking the cake the same day his birthday is? Kind of would make more sense to bake it the day before your birthday, so it's ready on the 7th.
Hey, Lena. Hey, Modest. Making spaghetti too with chicken.
Sure, people had to beg him to even get memberships or apply for jobs. And whenever there was applying for jobs, that was the only reason he would apply for jobs, was because he knew something was going to happen. So we're going to skip through the. Wait a second. I think it was at this point he started talking about jobs and
Where's my
stuff.
brother?
Yeah, here. It was here.
I mean, once I've saved up some money, then yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening.
So it was around this point in time he started cutting the pepper, that he started talking about living with his mom. Take care, say BBJ. And oh, he is the 6th. Okay, well, it's his birthday tomorrow then, if it's the 6th.
I'm gonna be fucking miserable.
Yeah, living in Cornwall. Big book.
Her kitchen's nothing. Like, it's a shitty kitchen she's got, honestly.
So he's going to be living with his mom. She's living in a care facility. It's a 1-bedroom. At first, he was talking about taking turns, like he would sleep on the bed during the day, and his mom would sleep on the bed during nighttime, or they could both sleep head to toe. Head to toe, head to toe. But then now he's saying that there's a couch that he's going to sleep on. My thing is, change the couch to a futon. Go to Walmart, get a futon, so at least it could be a couch during the day and his bed at nighttime, and just deal with it.
There's no room to cook.
Right, no room to cook. If there's a hot pot or something,
and I'm going to be.
I don't care if it's steam. I'm still going to be cooking, because at least he has a YouTube channel that he can make money from. Yeah, why would he call her kitchen shitty? It's not shitty, it's just smaller. Yeah, make something on the floor, do whatever he needs to do to survive. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah. I'm going to be exceptionally depressed. I'll be
just get a room, right?
Well, I've got a job lined up. Like, it's something where I will probably end up getting a job at the place where my brother works now. That's probably where I'm going to end up working. Which is another thing. I will be way too tired to cook because I'm going to be working full time.
Choose happiness. Exactly, Auroras.
So between exhaustion and having a tiny little kitchen in a 1-bedroom apartment with no privacy, I probably am not going to be. I'll have my lunch breaks like 30 minutes. It'll be like a 30-minute lunch. Just remember my days off.
Right, Bug Love?
I mean, I guess we'll see.
We don't know what his brother does for work, nor do I think it would be wise for him to say, because then people will start messing with the job. I think it's best that he doesn't say, so that his brother's job doesn't get messed with. Plus, PEETZ is going to work there as well, so I think he's in a very sensitive situation. I don't want people to be going there or calling or saying something. You know what I mean?
Well, let's stay up here for a while. Yep. Yeah, lucky me. I'm going to be able to I'll get to look for another apartment in fucking Cornwall. Be stuck there for the rest of my fucking life. Gonna be such great goddamn time.
Holy shit, PEETZ, calm down.
It's fucking out and getting dragged back there. I'm never going to escape Cornwall, and it's fucking miserable.
Cornwall isn't that bad, like I keep saying.
2 bed? No, 1 bedroom. She's got a 1-bedroom apartment. When am I moving? End of the month.
Did I restart it? I did, but we're gonna skip forward after he stops talking about this.
Moving at the end of the month. I've got no choice.
Take care, Tubby. I know it's kind of depressing. I totally get it, but this is PEETZ's new reality. At first, I really did think that Foodie Beauty would be covering for his place. Maybe that was what the fight was about. Hey, wait a second. Maybe that was, but no, wait a second. The fight was yesterday. Didn't Pete start talking about this before? Yeah, it was when they went to visit his mom for Christmas, his birthday. That is when I believe they started talking about this and things got real. All right, so it's like the whole health benefits, says say BBJ. Um, Chantel dreams of months with Stella, but she forgets that she must actually reside in Canada for at least 183 days, half a year to keep her Canadian health benefits. Yeah, that's what it says on paper. That's definitely what it says on paper. But what it says on paper versus what actions they take against you to gauge that is a little bit different. Hail Nev, what's up? Our ministries are rather disconnected. I know and understand that because there's a lot of stuff that I know people do, and they get away with it that you wouldn't think people could get away with. But I do know that if she does stay out of the country for more than 6 months, are they really gonna be active in not giving her any health benefits through her OHIP? Most likely not. I would say 99.99999% they're not going to, because once again our ministries are disconnected. So the Ministry of Health wouldn't be so connected to know who's going in and out of the country constantly and match it against health services, because that would be a lot of work. Bugliff says all she has to do is reapply. Yeah, yeah. The rule is she's supposed to be in the country 6 months, but when it really comes to the action, does it truly matter, or will they take action against her? No, they won't. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about, Pandora. They don't. They're very disconnected. So she could be away from the country for freaking 3 years, and her health card, as long as it's valid between said time that she comes back, they won't know. Ministry of Health will not know.
Life or disability? Maybe. But disability barely pays. I won't be able to. Disability barely pays anything. So I'd still be stuck living with my mom in a shitty 1-bedroom apartment, sleeping on her couch.
Yeah, like we said, disability is going to take years, maybe 2 years or so. And he should have kept at the paperwork when they were flush with cash and they used to waste food and they used to do this, and then she used to go and buy expensive wigs and lush products and makeup and all these things that she would never use and give Nutter money. That is when they should have been applying, because that's when she had the money to do the testing to see if he is neurodivergent, and they
I
didn't.
can't afford the rent on this place on my own. We've already agreed to leave. We've already signed the paperwork to leave this place. So, I mean, there's no option to stay.
Right. You filthy animal says her aunt did the same thing. She used Kim's address as her own and stayed in Jamaica until she needed medical care. Yes, that's another thing. The whole medical care thing. Remember, the aunt came back to Canada because she needed health care. And she was out of the country for how long?
Hey, Cricket. Persevere. Yeah.
Sasha says Chantel paid over 100K in rent at the Monty. She'd have put a down payment on a home. Yeah. If she didn't give Nader all those monies, she could have put a down payment on a home. There's a lot of things she could have done that she didn't do, that she should have done, would have done, should have done, would have done. So many things.
Hey, first.
And she didn't do jack
membership.
shite.
Chantal? Chantal's going back to. Chantal's gonna stay with. Probably gonna end up staying with her mom temporarily until she goes back to Kuwait to be with her husband. Get a place for my brother. Once they've saved up some money, then yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening.
Hey, Shannon.
Either way, fucking stuck in Cornwall. Never getting the fuck away from Cornwall again.
Yikes. He's super mad.
Working helps depression. We'll see. Already stuck? Yep.
He's
I
big
am.
mad. Why is he do and all? What does that mean? Why?
I'll have internet access, but
why is he so end of the world? Because that's what he is. Is Cornwall that bad? Nope. I've been saying Cornwall.
Again, I'll be working 8-hour days plus commute time. So probably like 9.5, 10 hours a day that I'll be.
Poor PEETZ. I remember my travel times. It was like 2 hours or so each way. 4 hours on the road every single day. You didn't see me complaining.
Don't regret moving in here now.
Did Chantal get a divorce? No, she did not. It was all what seems to be a money grab. Last night, she got back together with her
Discord
man.
Nah. I'm not going to drop tea. I'm not that kind of person. Mimi, not yet, but odds are I'm going to be applying at the place where my brother currently works. And I'm like,
True, Polly. I know he might seem this is the end of the world, but it could be a lot worse because his mom didn't have to help him. His brother doesn't have to help him get a job. It could be a lot worse where they turn their back to him. Like his mom be like, no, go find your own place. Then where is he going to live? Right? It could be way worse. And
odds are I'm going to be applying at the place where my brother currently works. And I'm likely to get it. Working with many people. A few, I think. Fair number. Not going to go into detail about what the job is, but I will be working with people, yes. Move to the Philippines, it's cheap. Suit and tie? No.
Move to
No,
the
you don't need
where?
to wear a suit and tie.
Well, actually, that might be a good idea. Maybe you should move to the Philippines or Thailand or something. You could get like a really nice place. You've seen those videos? Like $1,000 a month gets you this like super luxurious condominium in Thailand.
Get brother moving with me?
Yeah, he could get like a place. He died there, Monty. Die of what? The ladies? Because he would get the money, so he gets the honey. Listen, PEETZ with that 2 to 3K Canadian he would make a month off of YouTube being in Thailand. Hey, he would definitely have the money, so he gets the honey.
Odds are that's what's probably going to happen is that we'll end up getting the place together. In fucking Cornwall. Because there's no way I'm ever getting out of that fucking city anymore.
True, Stella. Electric rodeo, stop it. Don't say stuff like that.
I'm basically stuck in a city that I fucking hate.
Hey, house cat, what's up?
Hi, Pumpkin. Why is Cornwall bad? It's just a shitty town. It's just a trashy town full of trashy people.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with this, Pandora. Thailand is full of pizzas. There's tons of PEETZ replicas all over. AK Passport Bros.
I never liked living there.
Okay, he doesn't like living there. But I don't like. I also don't like that I don't have $1 billion. But does that mean anything? Right? Wouldn't you want $1,000 million? I would. But sometimes I can't have what I, can't have. Pete finds a sugar mama then. Maybe.
Give me a second. I gotta see if I can find the.
Hey, it ain't that. Shrink Wrap says his childhood bullies are probably still there. Yes, we did talk about this as well. Like, why doesn't Pete's, a guy who stays inside a room most of the time and never wants to leave the house, why is he hating on a place? Maybe it's because people will recognize him from his childhood. People would. I think that's the problem. He has probably some trauma from the bullying that was happening to him, because we know he got bullied because Chantel used to be a bully of his. She used to be part of the Mean Girls. Passport bros are the worst.
It doesn't seem to be in here.
All right, should we go forward? All right, let me go forward.
Hey, MG.
He's gonna get a lid. Okay, got the lid. You think he's scared of driving? I think he is scared of driving.
I don't really care about Discord. I don't really want to learn a new social media thing.
Oh, you didn't know that, Sasha? You didn't know that Chantel used to bully Pete's? All right, let me tell the story again. Monty, did you see PewDiePie and his wife about having a baby? I did not. I did not see that. Okay, so the story is that Pete's used to be, I think he was in like a class of like the special kids, because back in the day, that's how they used to do it, right? You would have the class of special kids. Pete's used to be part of that. And Chantel and her crew would revel in bullying these individuals. So she decided to bully Pete, and then she went over to Pete's house for some reason or another, and Pete had a Polaroid of his pee-pee, and she found saw the Polaroid, took it, started showing it around, thought like he was packing, and showed it to Shannon. And decided that it was so good that she would do things with this PP. And that's how Pete's became her FWB and then partner. Yes, the famous recently leaked Polaroid.
It does tend to vote conservative. You know, it is a town that votes conservative. So yeah, I mean, it's.
Exactly, Ziggy. He was a special ed classes. What kind of crew she had? Just the normal small town crew of girls. You have seen the pictures of her and her friends, right, from back in the day. Like, Chantel was a, how do I put this nicely, an outlier in terms of the ladies, because they were like slim ladies, attractive, the type of girls that you would think would be mean girls, but you think they're mean girls because they actually are mean girls. Kind of like that, like small town life. Chantal be loving the crew, loving the crew. You got me singing some The Weeknd. She got some crew love. Where did Pete live before Chantal? He rented a room from an elderly lady, and before that, he was in a basement.
Not really, but again, it's, it's a fucking 1-bedroom apartment. The limit is, how long can you stand to live in a 1-bedroom? Can 2 people stand to live in a 1-bedroom apartment? Well, right on the U.S. border, 47,000 people. Not many high-paying jobs facing Google. No.
I need to cheer Pete up. If only he would let me in the apartment, then I would. We go hard for the 18 piece in these streets. 18 piece? Whoop whoop. KFC 18 piece chicken. Whoop whoop.
Clear, Mrs. Awa.
Call it the 18 piece crew. Gang, gang.
Why am I mad at myself? Because I fucked up.
Here we go. Reality. He messed
Because
up.
I completely fucked up my life, Claire.
Yep.
Where you doing bits up crew? I mean, that I don't really give a shit about that part.
True Electric.
It's just, age restricted. It's supposed to be. It is supposed to be age restricted.
Nice hail, Nev.
So strictly speaking, I'm not actually supposed to stay there anyway. What would have you done differently? I mean, I should have been looking for work, or I should have done a better job at making YouTube a career, treating YouTube as a career before.
Yeah.
Now it's just
exactly. He should have done a better job, but like he still can do a better job now. He can release videos. He can stream more than once a day. He can do whatever he needs to do in that luxury villa right now and get roommates. That's what he can do, literally. He can double up his streaming, which effectively will get him.
No, I should have quit my job.
Twice the amount.
Quitting my job was not was not a choice.
It was a choice. It was. He could literally still stay at that job. Like I said, when Timberly was on panel with me, shout out to Timberly, by the way. Let me link you again, Timberly. That all he had to do was stay at the job. They would keep threatening him that they're going to fire him if he doesn't come back to work. But that's how you play the game. You stay at it. You keep telling them that you're sick because you are sick. Depressed. You have clinical depression. You're actually still sick. They would still keep threatening you. You get yourself a lawyer. Your lawyer would be like, okay, well, he can either get a package and leave, or maybe you transfer him somewhere or work something out where you can't just fire this guy because he's been working at this job for years, etc., etc., etc. He's full-time. He has benefits. He needs his benefits. You can't just fire somebody because what they would be doing is an illegal firing. The lawyer would work that way and would hold on to a job, and either he applies within and gets another job that he doesn't have to work so directly with the public because he doesn't like customer service, and keep it pushing. Yeah, or at least get a severance package. The worst thing that he could have ever done is quit the job, because he could have gotten a very good severance. He could have gotten like $15,000 or $20,000 easily off of Rogers. Easily. I couldn't believe this man just quit the job. And I'm like, I'm so shocked. I was like, why would you do that?
Like, the reality is, like, quitting the job was not a mistake. That I had.
It was a mistake.
Like, I had to. Like, there was just no way that I could stay at that job any longer. Drink vodka.
Right, Shannon?
Kind of wish I did. Kind of wish that I did do drugs, honestly.
No,
Yeah,
don't say that.
I am not spilling tea. I am not that type of person.
Exactly, in a teasing.
Like, honestly, even if absolute worst came to happen, even if the absolute worst came to happen, even if Chantal ended up completely disowning me, even if that happened, I would not spill tea about her. I am not that type of person.
Right, Ziggy?
I have no interest in drama.
Right. Well, to be fair, when he quit his job, it was like October. When was it? It was like late summer, early October late summer, early fall 2021. So after he quit his job, then I think for some time, he remember how he used to go on her channel and like people would super chat him because he said he was trying to start his own channel until he got monetized. Then he got monetized, and people were super chatting these like insane amounts of money because they were so happy that he got a YouTube channel. I think that gave him a false sense because that wasn't sustainable. But still, he should expect that, YouTube is like a side hustle. Yeah, it's full time for some people. You're lucky if it's full time for a number of years. For some others, it's like a 10 years running. He could have reinvented himself. Lilith Lay says Rogers Communications has disability coverage as a perk. He folded like a tower of cards for far too soon. There you go. So Rogers is a company that has thousands of employees. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. If it has disability coverage, he could have stayed and said, "Hey, I can't work because I'm having too much health issues." And of course, like I said, they were probably going to threaten, maybe not in these exact words, but they're like any other place, they'll threaten to fire you if you're off too long, right? But then all he has to do was, keep his cards to his chest, don't fold. They probably will fire you, but you're going to get your job back because it would be an illegal firing. You are covered, especially when you have legitimate health problems. All the doctor had to do, but like, listen, this person is legitimately sick. And then those doctor's notes would go to the lawyer, and the lawyer would get his job back easily or get a severance package. That's all he had to do. But then he folded, he's quit his job, which was the worst thing he could have ever have done.
I didn't, I mean,
could he go back to Rogers? He could, but he'd have to reapply, and reapply doesn't guarantee a job.
no, my depression was primarily my job. Like my job, I'd hit a point in my job where my depression was just killing me. Astronaut Cat, you're doing great. Take time. Thank you very much, Astronaut Cat. Welcome to staying a member.
You told PEETZ to sell his plasma. Fortunately, blood and sperm products cannot be sold in, is it Canada or Ontario? Let me look that up. But we did talk about this. Blood products, you can only volunteer to give them and not exchange it for monies, nor can you do it with like sperm stuff. Because I know there's tons of guys out there that go around selling their sperm, etc., etc., etc. Hey, Angela L. Yeah, you can only donate them, right, Ziggy? So yeah, thanks for backing that up. Because I did look into that before.
Whatever, kimchi. Hey, Zed.
No, he doesn't need to sell sperm.
Just do better going forward.
You'd be surprised how many people sell their sperm and what quality of sperm donors there are out there. And now even the laws say that if you've been selling your sperm, you're like still responsible for all those kids that are out there that have your DNA. Can you imagine?
The Veal wasn't defrosted enough, so now I'm having trouble breaking it apart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. It's starting to break apart, I think.
Target Talks, you'd be surprised. You'll be surprised how many PEETZ are selling their sperm and their blood, their everything these days.
Oh, hey, Sofa.
Why doesn't he move his brother into the villa? because his brother doesn't drive. His brother has a job in Cornwall. It would be a great idea because then his brother and his girlfriend could stay in one room and Pete's in the other. That would solve a lot of problems. 3 working individuals. The problem is no vehicle, and the job is in Cornwall. So that's going to be a problem.
Oh. Hey, Lambo.
Plus they don't get along. Pete's brother drinks. He's older. He's like 41. He's a drinker. Pete's isn't into that. They don't get along. That's the other reason. Hey, Luciano. Welcome. Adulting with Pete's series on a new TikTok.
Come on,
Really?
break apart, you stupid thing.
Seems everything is a problem. Chantel could give him the Kia. Well, he needs a license first. He doesn't even have a driver's license, nor does he have any intention to get one. But maybe if his brother has a better demeanor, better quality in terms of his emotion control, maybe Chantel could give his brother the Kia. But then who's going to take over the payments, right? Because it's still being paid for. So that's another issue.
Well, it's not a studio. It's a 1-bedroom.
Very true, Jen's views.
There's a bedroom and a living room. And a barely existent... barely existent kitchen. Am I cooking?
Yeah, she did say that the Kia is almost paid off. Almost, okay, if you believe that.
Planning on doing spaghetti. But first I need to break this goddamn Veal apart. And it doesn't want to break apart.
You know what would be nice? Like an electric bike. Electric bike in Ontario, you don't need insurance. Well, at least Ontario. I'm not sure of the rest of Canada. You don't need insurance. You don't need plates or tags. All you need to do, and plus the coverage, like the mileage you get out of them, is pretty decent these days, especially the ones with the bigger batteries. Those would be nice. Those e-bikes. He could use a scooter or an e-bike. Can you imagine Pete's on an e-bike?
Sure thing, Red Tiger.
I mean, some of those e-bikes look like real motorbikes, like real cool motorbikes, except it's really silent. So no revving like vroom, vroom, vroom. No, none of that. But you don't need insurance as a regular motorcycle. You don't need plates and tags. And yeah, that would be really cool. The winter is the only setback with e-bikes.
Locked for spamming, Red Tiger. Getting better? Nope.
Martina says he said his arms hurt from carrying a grocery bag. He's not riding a bike, but he would look so cool on like one of those street bike e-bikes, the ones that look like real. Ooh, those are nice.
My Little Pony, Lambo. It's My Little Pony. Spill tea purposefully, you'll get monetized. That is not who I am.
Maybe DLF can teach him. Maybe. Who knows?
And the truth is, I don't think it's what most of my viewers want me to be. What's happening with the cats?
He could work in a toy shop selling My Little Pony. He could. Pete's is not a skater boy.
No.
Pete's is not a skater boy. Foodie Beatty said later, boy. He's a skater boy. I see you later.
I am not someone who gets involved in drama.
MLP is My Little Pony.
Jenna, happy almost birthday, and thank you for your lives. We appreciate you. Thank you very much, Jenna. Christ. You cooking my mouth? Not really.
Right? Most of the viewers would want the tea. That's what they're there for. PEETZ had like over 600 people in his chat this night. Just an hour or two ago, he had over 600 people watching him. Imagine that. He hasn't had those numbers in quite a while. Even if he gets like a good amount of people watching, like 400 or so, that's few and far in between. Now he's getting like 600, trying to get some tea, trying to figure out what's going to happen with PEETZ and his demeanor. He's also paying too much attention to what strangers are telling him. You think so, Jen's views? He doesn't take it into consideration, though. All he keeps doing is the same old, same old.
Almost. Thank you so much to whoever renewed my membership. Congratulations, Liberace. Welcome back.
Uh-huh.
Like my shirt? Thanks.
He just wants to be like for him, but if you're a platform by Foodie Beauty, good luck with that. Right, KMS?
Almost got the...
Hey, Sabrina C. Is Chantel home? Yeah, Chantel's been home for days now, almost a week. You can write a tell-all book on Foodie Beauty.
We'll break a little bit more. We'll break apart.
How much people would actually buy that tell-all? Oh, you've offered help, Ziggy? And he has refused.
I'm not sure if I can from here.
Is Foodie Beauty home right now? From all we know, she is.
Since I'm already on live, and actually on my phone, I'm honestly not sure. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much, Moonlight, and welcome back. What is the lore of MLP? Depends on which generation you're watching, honestly, I think. Like the only version of My Little Pony I'm familiar with is Friendship is Magic.
Oh.
And as far as the lore, I don't know, there's ponies and they have magic.
Okay.
And the greatest magic is friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what more you want me to say.
Yikes. Bigger says Chantel avoids being with him online. Optics. Tip Top. Good morning, Tip Top. How's it going?
Yeah, birthday's tomorrow, yeah.
Right, Filthy Animal. She has been playing that role ever since October. She's been distancing herself from PEETZ. Well, you could even say before. Because remember the constant days back when they first moved in? What were they doing? They were constantly playing Mario Party, right? And even when were they constantly doing it? In 2021, it was an active thing for her to do. She would get off her live streams and then say that she's gonna Mario Party with PEETZ, and then the Beezers would join in as well. Do you guys remember that? But ever since then, it's been total distancing from PEETZ.
I'm an Aquarius. Yes, I am.
Rolling her eyes and all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
It's been awful.
MLP collection? Nah.
Stranger PP is greater than PEETZ. Even the strangest of PPs. She's taking over PEETZ.
Doesn't matter. Civil War general in
True oranges porches. We're gonna have to give pizza a
Something I probably
makeover.
should.
We're gonna give pizza Cornwall makeover. He might not like that though. Well, maybe I still will give him a Cornwall makeover.
Hate trying to break apart beef cubes.
PEETZ will have
Do I
a
need to play for
lemonade stand.
combat?
What? Wait a second. I just had an idea, but that wouldn't work. PEETZ joining the army. He'd be away from everything, but he probably wouldn't pass boot. No, he's definitely not gonna pass. This man says his groceries are too heavy. Definitely not gonna pass boot camp. Is it boot camp? What is it? What's the thing that you do before you can get into the military? What's it called again? Is it boot camp? Man, I might need some sleep. It is, right? Yes, it is boot camp. Or basic training, yes. Can you imagine PEETZ at boot camp? Boot camp private private PEETZ? What? You guys laughing? You guys better watch out. Maybe in like 10, 20 years you come back and it's like major PEETZ. Sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Zombie! Thank you for another super chat, Zombie. Whoops. I just lost a chunk of onion. I'm honestly not actually even sure how to.
Janju, stop it, okay? You better salute to an officer. Major PEETZ, sir.
Slow the chat from here. On here.
He gets some structure in his life while getting paid,
Actually, not that hot.
right? He'd be running 20 miles, climbing that wall.
There it is. A little bit of ground pepper. Why are people spamming? Who the fuck even knows?
The military would break PEETZ. Okay, some of you might be thinking, wait, what's the in the States, isn't there like an age where you can't enter the military? What's the age what's the age that you can't enter the military in the States? Because you guys have that in Canada. You can enter our armed forces at any age. So I know that once you're over a certain age for the USA, there's no way you could, be a Marine, or, you couldn't be in the Air Force or the Navy or the Army. Okay, yeah, there we go. So Cypher says Marine is cut off at 32. So there you go. But in Canada, you could be 38, 39, 40. You could be 52. You could still join the armed forces. Because once again, you guys are about 10 to 15 times the population of Canada as a whole. Because you guys are like still like 352, like 300 to 450 million people in the States. We have about like 35. I have to be joking.
Sadly, I am not that type of person.
Yeah, he would have to cut his hair and everything, but he'd be good.
Oh, hi, Barney.
I'm engaged says
Oh, easy
35,
chili today. Cool.
and that's for the army. Okay.
What else? Right.
Pete's the jarhead. Can you imagine? Jarhead Pete's
Dude, hi.
with his dog tags. Or should we call them pony tags? Oh, right. You're right. It would be Private Nicole.
Make videos for my mom's place. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to want to.
He would have to leave
Hi,
his
Rara.
My Little Ponies home. No, he'll bring it to the barracks. What are you talking about?
I honestly don't know if I can turn on members only mode without
MLP in the barracks. That's all we need.
like completely restarting the stream.
I see you, Filthy Enemy. Thanks for the info. Appreciate it. Ooh, nice. Ziggy, that's pretty cool.
Thanks, N86. To subscriber mode. Again, I have no idea how to change it to subscriber mode. I don't know how to turn on slow mode from here.
Hey, Cicely Bray, what's up?
And actually, like just in general, I'm not sure how to do like subscriber mode or anything like that from
Isn't that one of the wasn't there a documentary on Fort Hood, or am I talking about another one? Wasn't there like a Texas military, how would you call it, I guess, fort in Texas? Wasn't there a documentary on that, or several? Like it's one of the worst in the country. Was that Fort Hood?
from my phone. That's my roommate. She's busy.
No, Jan's views. It would be Kingston, Ontario. In and around that area, you have military bases. So if you know about the colonel used to be the head of a base in that area. And RMC would be Royal Military College. You know the colonel that was doing those horrible things to women and they found him? Yeah, CFB Kingston. There you go. Canadian Forces Base, Kingston, Ontario.
Damn, she's already made every fucking dish dirty.
You wish you could Jamaica these? Maybe next time. Which base is it that's really known for fighter jets? Is that the Kingston one? Or is that like Trenton? Is Trenton the one that's known for like fighter jets?
Just a second.
Was that in Trenton? Okay, but Trenton is the fighter jets one, right? The base for fighter jets? CFB Trenton? Tony Pete's reported in. Top Gun. And when Pete's, it might be Top Gums. No, wait, that's for Murad. Top Gums. Hey, Tudor Times, what's up?
Shit of a deal. Here's the
Why does it always look like that? Those slices are always way too big. But this, of course, is a paid stream, so why not? How many people in Pete's chat? Well, we are on the replay right now, so I don't No, I have zero idea. But what I can tell you is that he had over 600 people.
I honestly, yeah. Well, I honestly don't even understand like the point of what these assholes are doing. Like, I genuinely don't understand the purpose behind it. Like, I don't know what they're getting out of it.
Pete likes them big and cut. What is that?
Like, it's just such an utterly pointless waste of a life. I love canned soups. Just make me rage.
Big dog, Pete's big dog.
Truth is, I don't have any fucking rage in me right now.
Did Chantel's groceries arrive?
In fact, actually, I'll like the people who are spamming. I'll just tell you right now, I am not capable of strong enough emotions to rage. Like, I don't have anything in me right now.
Wow, and I thought he might have raged, but if Pete is so beaten down that he can't even rage, doesn't that tell you a lot? What is he making? He's making spaghetti with veal. This is kind of sad. I mean, he's not even, when you're so tired that you can't even sleep? Has anybody ever had that where at one point you wanted to sleep and then you got so tired, too tired that now you can't even sleep? I've had that happen to me. But Pete is like, he's so beaten down that he can't even do his normal raging that he does when he's comfortable.
Come on.
Yeah, he's totally given up.
Fucking. What the fuck?
Hey, Harlow.
I might be able. There we go. I was gonna say I might actually be able to rage at at this can. But was able to get it open. I'm making spaghetti. Right now, I've just got the spaghetti sauce set.
Speaking of Thursday Lane, we haven't seen Thursday Lane in quite some time. Thursday Lane and Sev and everybody else that used to come along. There's always a turnover in Girl World.
Start boiling for a while.
Maybe Chantel and him should check themselves into an inpatient therapy center. Yep. Peaks needs to check himself before he wrecks himself.
Give me a second.
All right, let me go over it a bit.
Okay, so thank you very much, MG. Then,
wait a second. Let's go back. Huh?
Maybe not. I thought I'd missed. All right, I have no idea if I missed any super chats or not.
Welcome, Veronica Sawyer. Welcome.
Hey, Raz. So yeah. Thank you. Okay, so thank you very much, MG. Then, thank you very much, MG. Yeah, because I just looked and saw $61. So yeah, I definitely missed it, Jeff. Sorry, getting you subscribe back. Okay, thank you very much, sweets. That one is because it never shows up. Like, that one's because I'm live on my phone.
He's got some serious monies coming in. Well, people are always going to help, is what I say.
It's just a weird thing with whenever I go live on my phone. For some reason, it doesn't actually show up when people gift subs. But thank you very much for the people who
I've been sending him money.
Unfortunately, I can't. It's so far back. I don't think I can.
Okay.
So yeah, what was the message that I missed? I'll need someone to like read the message. Tell me the message I missed. But in a minute, I gotta find paper towel.
For sure.
Here's a. paper towel. Difficult for months. I had like 3 paper towel rolls down here. Or like 4 paper towel rolls down here. I can't find any.
Does he have no mods to tell him? Like, that's exactly that. He has no mods. He doesn't trust anybody.
Very nice, I guess. I don't know what the hell happened to our the paper towel we kept down here. Only those jet lag last. Depends on the person.
It's in Chantel's car.
Definitely coding. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not very computer literate. I'm honestly not very good with computers.
True,
Give me
CC.
a second here.
That's the whole point. Is like he doesn't go anywhere. So why is he so upset? He'll be in Cornwall. He doesn't like to leave his room. But I think it's the decades of bullying that was happening with him many years ago.
So I just got to do something real quick. Veal is delicious, but I have a hard time finding. Yeah. Order McDonald's is cool.
Hey Lolo.
Can your brother move in? Nope. Then 2 of you carpool to work? Nope. Not here. No, I mean, no. It's.
Bar.
I mean, he has a job in Cornwall, so he wouldn't be able to do that. Go save up money. Most likely, we are. I mean, odds are what's going to happen is that we'll end up getting a place together in Cornwall.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rebecca.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Oldest age I'd consider, I don't know, within like 5 years or so.
Ziggy's like, does PEETZ know that Chantel ate his nacho chips? Probably.
Rebecca, it's not supposed to. How far is Cornwall? It's like an hour drive.
So what about 5 years? Is he saying it's going to take him 5 years to get out of the nursing home? What? True astronaut can?
Oldest age I'd consider, I don't know, within like 5 years or so.
5 years?
Rebecca, it's not supposed to. How far is Cornwall? It's like an hour drive. So.
That's a hell of a long time.
Hey, Shirley. Hey, Jane. Whatever, Kimchi.
Did they get rid of the cats? No. The cats are still there. For now. Sad.
Thanks, cat boys. Research community housing. I mean, there's wait lists for that. Hey, no name. Community housing has 5 gifts. Ooh, who gifted subs? Gift subs do not fucking show up when I'm on my phone for some reason. It's stupid.
Oh, I think
Who
I was
gifted
around for
subs?
this. Yeah, 10 gifted subs. Oh yeah, Beaker.
Okay.
That's also true. He has to get rid of all his belongings. End of the month, can't take it to his mom's, unless maybe he can store it at his brother's. It's not like he has a lot of stuff.
Price between Cornwall and Ottawa. Less
He's-
than it should be.
He's
Frankly,
very
I commute
wrong.
an hour every day. Not for the week, I can tell you that. Yeah. Hey, no name. Okay. Thank you, Zed. Thank you for the gift sub, Zed. And congratulations to whoever got them.
Ready, Nev?
Positive. Except I'm not going to be fucking independent. I'm going to be living with my fucking mom again. Gonna live off my. I'm gonna. My brother is pretty sure that I can get a job at the place where he's currently working.
Mm-hmm.
A place that he thinks is good.
Okay. Good for him.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it is that I want to be out of fucking Cornwall.
Here we go again.
Yeah, but living with my mom wouldn't be as big a deal if it was a 2-bedroom apartment. In a 1-bedroom, no, that's fucking awful.
Get a futon. Problem solved.
Start touching placement. Except I need first and last month's rent, Pata. Like, I can't find a new place until I have enough money for first and last month's rent.
That's why you stay at this place and get 2 roommates.
And rent prices in Cornwall are fucking nonsense. Move out of Cornwall? Again, I need money that I don't fucking have. Planning on transitioning? I don't even fucking know at this point. I honestly, I am in a situation, I am at a point where I don't know what the fucking point of anything is.
That's very sad.
Because everything I was making, I had to fucking spend.
True, you filthy animal.
No, Cam, I do blame myself. I blame myself absolutely, and I'm mad at myself for it.
What was he spending the money on? What was he spending the money on? If he was making 2 to 3K, that's pretty decent. And that's 2 to 3K in, cash, practically. So if that was taxes before, it would be more like 2.5 to 3.5. Yeah, just about, which is actually really, really good. So he was spending the money on books that he didn't really need. There's a thing called a library, and the library isn't that far away from him. Other things that were wasted. What the hell is Pete spending money on? It's not like he's buying clothes. What is he really spending the money on? Unless he was paying down in his credit card. But really.
And I'm mad at the fact that I'm fucked. Hey, Cougar.
Yeah, he's mad that he's screwed.
You'll have it. Hurrah. Yeah, fucking whatever, Barry. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear fucking "we told you so's." Yeah, my next therapy appointment is at the beginning of March.
Maybe games online or true.
No, it's not, Rebecca.
Remember the $2.15 cat food for her cats? His phone, takeout food, groceries.
Scorpio, you're right that I don't like change, but...
That may be half of the rent, but then again, when he made the 2 to 3K, they should have given notice because it's 60-day notice at this place. It's not 1 month notice, it's 2 months.
Nah, it's just this whole thing is just awful. Work at McDonald's? I don't want to work at I can't do fast food. I can't do food services. Earlier. Pay with what fucking money? Get an earlier appointment that I pay for with what fucking money? I'm broke.
Plain brown t-shirts are expensive. I guess so extra wasabi.
The money I have needs to last 3 weeks.
Very true, Lisa.
Okay. Nope. No, it's not that kind of assisted living facility. It's senior housing. Not try bacon, fuck off. You could really save up, get in primo family time, you'll get it back in your feet, good things come, better things. I'll be able to get my own. Be able to get another place in Cornwall. Hurrah! Stuck there for the rest of my fucking life. Yippee! What a great fucking existence to look forward to. Spending the rest of my goddamn life in fucking Cornwall.
OMG. Irma Gerd says, again, I asked, would he not have mental health services with Canadian healthcare? He would. Royal, is it Victoria Royal Victoria Hospital? Ziggy, which one is it? Royal Victoria? that has good mental health services out there?
Wait, did we say? Because like, how am I gonna make enough money to leave? There, I can reach it though.
Okay, thank you, Beakers. Royal Ottawa, thank you.
It's just a shitty town. It's honestly just a shitty, miserable fucking place to live. Get back in the feet and move. Like I'm gonna like. Here's what's gonna happen. I'll spend like 3 months living on my mom's car or living on my mom's couch. I'll spend 3 months living there while I save up enough money to be able to move out and get an apartment where I will barely make ends meet and be completely unable to save up enough money to ever be able to move to another city. Like, it's just, I'm going to spend the rest of my life living paycheck to paycheck, never having enough money to do a single fucking thing to make me happy for the rest of my fucking life. I'm going to spend the rest of my life completely goddamn miserable.
This is very depressing, but can I say that there's some truth to what PEETZ is saying? A lot of Generation Z and Xers, no, not Generation Xers. No, you guys are okay. The Generation Y, aka Millennials, and Generation Zers are complaining. Zillennials are complaining that life is unfair in terms of, at one point in life, you could have one person work for a family and get by, have a house, have a car, have food in the fridge. These days, the prices of houses are so high that you could have two people in a house working, even three, if you have like multi generations going on, and you still not be able to afford a house. It's the reality of these days. There's multiple articles about this where a lot of millennials and Gen Zers will not be able to afford a home because the home prices are skyrocketing. So there is some truth to what PEETZ is saying, and a lot of people are complaining that most people are living paycheck to paycheck, from one paycheck to another. Yeah, a small house is like $250,000. If you want a house in Toronto, you better have like $1 million minimum, else you're not getting a house in Toronto. You probably won't even qualify for a mortgage. Yeah, but he's a low skilled worker. Well, he needs to get up on them skills, I guess. He needs to stop complaining and look at it from a brighter side. At least his mom is putting him up. It could have been worse for him.
I'm going to be miserable every single day of the rest of my fucking life.
See?
That is the situation that I'm in. Have a degree? Yeah, and which is like 10 years out of date by now. My degree's 10 years out of date at this point.
Tip top, most
I couldn't get a job in that field when I just graduated. What the fuck up do I have now?
Most people are living paycheck, tip top. Yeah, at least PEETZ can say, he only has himself to support. There's lots of people, lots of single parents out there that have not only themselves, but a child that, is dependent on them. Like, life is hard. It's tough, extremely tough.
Life is what you make it. Oh, yeah, that's... You're so insightful.
Right, KMS.
Low tide Mindy, things will get better.
All right, Martina.
Anxious spiraling. Oh, yeah, I very much am. I am absolutely anxious spiraling.
He has an associate's degree in library sciences. Maybe Pete's can...
YouTube channel. One that I will probably have a lot of trouble keeping up on once I move in with my mom.
Yikes.
And
seriously, dude, even if he works 12 hours a day, he can still come online. It's not like he's editing. All he does is come online and then he yells at people. How is this going to be hard to keep up with? You come online, you do your bits, you do your, your stuff, your thing on the YouTubes, and then that's it.
Once I will start working full time, like, after a 10-hour day, I'm going to get home. I'm not going to want to fucking go live after a 10-hour day.
All I hear is complaints. Seriously.
I'm not going to want to maybe consider being second wife. Raise memberships at $2.99. Why do you think it? Well, it's going to be like the shifts are 7.5 hours plus half-hour unpaid lunch, because that's the norm now. 30-minute unpaid lunch. So 7.5 hours with an unpaid lunch, and then it's going to be like 30-45 minutes on the bus each way to get to the job. Like the place that I'll be working at, it's way out in the middle of, it's way out. The bus is going to be like 30 to 45 minutes each way. So 7.5 hour shifts plus like an hour and a half for commute.
True, impatient, very true.
I'm not saying I'm too good for fast food, Kimchi. I'm saying that it's fucking it's a stressful job that I don't think I'd be able to handle.
Nope, he did not get a job.
I am not good enough for fast food. I am not good enough for fast food. That's what I'm saying. Drive a normal life for most. Yippee.
Right, Sandra?
I have no idea. I have no idea what sort of trans services are available in Cornwall. Get my license.
He should get his license.
And then have to pay for a car? QA tester in video games? I'm not really good enough at video games. Thank you for the super sticker, Sweet Spider. Remote customer service jobs where you just answer people through email.
Right, Irma.
At home call center jobs. I mean, here's the thing, like all your solutions, all your suggestions run into the same basic problem.
Before that, Jersey Girl says, why didn't he work on his skills for the last 2 years for a better job? Exactly, because he was complacent. That Foodie Beauty was taking care of the bills. That's why.
I don't have money to get an apartment right now. Like, I just don't have the money for first and last month's rent. Like, I don't have enough money for first and last month's rent. I have no fucking choice. I have absolutely no goddamn choice but to move in with my mom. And once I'm in Cornwall, I am never getting the fuck out again. Once I'm there, I'm stuck. Because I'll never, ever, ever be able to save up enough fucking money to get the hell out of that shitty ass goddamn town. because
What
the
if
rent is fucking obscene in Cornwall.
what if Foodie pays that for him? Well, that's the least she could do. Pay first and last. That's the very least she could do.
Like, Cornwall rents are fucking obscene. I'm never going to be able to save enough money to move somewhere else. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care about your I told you so's. Fuck off with that shit. Right? It's horrible everywhere. It is.
Exactly. It is.
Live with mom. I don't want to live with my mom for long. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't want to live in a 1-bedroom apartment 1 minute longer than I can. I don't want to live in a 1-bedroom apartment with another person 1 minute longer than I'm absolutely required to. It's a goddamn 1 fucking bedroom. Fine, baby. Yeah, fuck off.
True.
Fucking
True,
don't watch
Martina.
if my whining annoys you.
Move to the Sheen.
Feel free to turn off my fucking video. Feel free to just turn this shit off. Yeah. Stop complaining.
Shannon says, I found him a job in a library that the qualifications were his actual degree. And in Orleans, he said they probably want bilingual, but never even looked it up. Yikes.
If my complaining is annoying you, feel free to fuck off. Feel free to turn the fuck off.
You should have taken it. He should have.
Buy your car? I don't drive.
He's getting angry.
1 bedroom. It's shelter. I fucking care. I fucking care about your goddamn platitudes. Have you ever propelled yourself into a situation that was nowhere near as bad as you thought it'd be, or that was surprisingly good? Nothing really comes to mind, honestly. My brother stole my house? Yeah, shitty.
Celebrity Juicer says he could have easily gotten a roommate/roommates. Yep. That's what I'm saying.
John, why are you such a fucking dickwad? What do I care about at this stage? I don't even fucking know.
True Capone.
I don't know that I'm capable of caring about anything at this point. I just...
Man, he's pissy. Way too pissy. Yeah, he could be doing something rather than complaining. For sure.
Truth is, right now, my depression and anxiety have left me in a situation where I am incapable of caring about a single fucking thing. And no, Matt Chatter, you're not.
Hey, Colleen.
You're not black. I've genuinely thought about that, Frida. I've been giving that genuine thought at this point.
He needs some mental health services. He does. Sad situation. Hey, if you haven't already, smash that like button. I know this is a sad situation, but we've all seen it coming. I think the only person that didn't see this coming or didn't want to see this coming was PEETZ, to be honest. Because we literally all told him, get a roommate. The instant I knew that Foodie Beater left October 31st to go to quit, I'm like, this man needs to get a roommate because somebody's going to screw the other person over soon. And it took since November 1st to today, February 5th, for that to come through. Yeah, we all warned him. I was like, yeah, Pete, get a roommate right now before, she screws you over. She's already over there. All you need to do is rent out her room and be good. Yeah, everybody told him.
Get out the negative. It doesn't work that way, Bally.
Yeah, he didn't even clean the stovetop. Chantal had to
I
clean the
wish.
stovetop.
I wish that I was the kind of person who could do that. Because yeah, that would be some extra money. Daughter has cancer. Oof. Yeah, that is definitely rough. Security.
Yeah, he's willfully ignorant.
Taking my stuff. I mean, I can't take my bed. I can't take my desk. I can't take my chair.
And that's why he's so
So
pissy.
I'm gonna have to get rid of that shit.
Or I don't know, maybe give them to your brother for now. Or maybe put them into storage and actually come on YouTube, makes your money as much as possible.
Which yippee. Which means that when I am finally ready to move out, I'm gonna need to take an extra month to be able to afford a fucking bed and a desk and a chair. Put it in storage.
Yeah, he can sell his stuff online.
Nancy.
I think one of the worst things to do is sometimes put stuff in storage unless it's super short term. I've told the story about somebody I knew that was spending, how much was it again? $600 a month on storage for their furniture. And their furniture was in storage for 7 years. Can you imagine 7 times 12 times 600? How much money is that? Might as well just have given the furniture away rather than paying. That's $50,400 in a 7-year period they've spent on storage. Furniture isn't worth $50K. Sometimes it's best that you actually just sell the furniture or give it away rather than keeping it in storage, unless you know for sure you're only going to do a short-term storage, because it's not worth it. I remember the story of my ex, they moved from overseas, and the amount of monies that they spent moving their old furniture to Canada, I'm like, you should have just sold your furniture where you're at and just buy new furniture. Just buy new furniture when you showed up in Canada. Sometimes you got to think like that. You got to think what would be the most cost effective thing.
Nothing good. Nothing good happening in my life. That's what's happening.
And we're back to whiny Pete's. I see you, filthy animal. Yeah, 100 a month isn't bad.
No, I'm out of here. I'm out of this place. I can't stay in this place anymore. Cat's gone, not yet. I imagine Chantel's going to put that off as long as she can. She's got a new home for the cats lined up, but I imagine she's gonna hold off on actually bringing them there for as long as she can. Hey, Fat Judy.
Oh, look at Pete's eyes.
Spend the rest of my probably.
Should I tell Pete's I'll pick up his chair and desk and I'll give it back to him once he's moved somewhere? Maybe I'll be moving to Cornwall. Can you imagine? I'm moving to Cornwall as well.
I was stuck there. Hey, Cotton Candy, welcome.
Yeah, somebody go pick up Pete's bed, pick up his gaming chair, pick up his gaming desk, and do this man a favor. Store it at your house. Beaker. Store his bed, desk, and chair at your house and give it back to him once he's on his feet.
No, I can't stay there. I can't stay here. Nope. It's no, it's official that I'm out at the end of the month. Or that we're out at the end of the month. It's official that we're out at the end of the month. Start packing. Hey, bugs. Fucking whatever.
Be freeze like hard
Hey,
pass.
bougie. People sleep in storage units.
He wouldn't appreciate it probably. Polly can store, yeah, Polly. Store his stuff.
Where am I packing? I'll get it fucking done. Fuck off. Hey, life is beautiful. Where are you packing? Where are you packing? I'll fucking get it done. Fuck off.
Yeah, when are you packing,
Jesus
Pete?
Christ. It's not her fault, Rebecca. It's my fucking fault.
It takes a village to raise a Pete's. Sometimes it does.
Oh, fuck you, machine.
I still can't believe he said he's gonna stay with his mom's for how long? And he brought up 5 years. I'm like, what?
What's wrong with the terms and conditions? Terms of service? Man, what the hell do I know? I don't pay attention to the terms of service. Cash App? Yeah, I've got a copy of my About page.
How old is his mom? How old is his mom again? Was she in like her 60s or 70s? I can't remember. Can somebody remember the age? Because she had him when she was older.
Shit, talk to my friend.
Oh,
Apply for welfare. I mean, I can get it. Like, there's a job I can apply for in Cornwall. It's just like it's. Where are the groceries? No, on the floor.
Yeah, late 60s or early 70s, something like that. His mom,
I do not keep in contact with my father now.
Yeah, his mom is up there. His father's in Manitoba. Was it Manitoba? Or was it Alberta? His father's out west.
No, it's official that we are out at the end of the month. Like that is 100% official that we are out at the end of the month.
Jamie Cat says the cats are the victims in this. She dumping them when they are many people off YouTube that would love to have them. Exactly.
Rest on the floor. In the bags, Julia. It's more expensive now. Kinda. It kinda is. It is pretty expensive. More than it frankly should be.
Maybe he is super pissed at Chantal Miranda. I think he's very passive aggressive about it.
No, we'll keep in touch. Hi, Miss Nicole. Believe what you want. Believe what you fucking want about us leaving.
For sure, Jay Herod. For sure.
You want to keep the cat? I mean, yes, but I can't. I can't keep the cats.
Yeah, the cats are the only true.
No, Hordak, I've gotten plenty of
in all of this
already today. Texture, I don't know.
The cats are the only victims.
My mom has a cat. My mom does have a cat already.
Tinder ruined it all. Yeah, Tinder did ruin it. If it wasn't for Tinder and the whole meeting Frank for bubble tea, this may have not happened at all. But it seems Foodie Beauty wanted some hanky panky. And she got some hanky panky. In fact, she got someone to put a ring on it.
Let's see. I mean, I don't know the people.
Salah liked it so much he put a ring on it.
They're like friends of friends of Chantal's moms or something like that.
Yes, bubble tea Frank ruined us all. Blame Frank. Somebody put that on a t-shirt.
Rebecca.
The worst arc gave Pete's hope last night. You think he was elated?
rid of all landlords in 1933, 1953. Smart choice, frankly. Keep one cat. Again, I can't. I mean, like, I can't.
If first month's last month's rent paid up, don't they have another month? They have to give a 60-day notice at this place. It's not a 30-day. So they gave notice back in December.
And he's got rid of all landlords in 1933, 1953. Smart choice, frankly. Keep one cat. Again, I can't. I mean, like, I can't.
Martina says Salah sees his money going to PEETZ just like Nader did. He has to go. Exactly. At the end of the day, I think this is exactly what happened. Foodie Beauty was going to pay for PEETZ's place until he got on his feet, and Salah was like, no, you're not doing that. You're definitely not doing that because that's my money going towards PEETZ, and PEETZ has to go. The savagery in all of this. I do think they fought over PEETZ as well. The savagery in all of this. Savage.
And he's got rid of all landlords in 1953, which was a smart choice, frankly. Fuck landlords. Fuck landlords. Hey, Kimberly. See a lot of sadness. I mean, you can't scroll and like there is no help. Like there's nothing to help.
That's Salah's perfume soap money. Mm-hmm. PEETZ will never get on his feet. He's had years. He needed this.
So I have never suicide baited. I have never fucking done that. Fuck you for suggesting that I have.
Oh, damn. Blew smoke up? What do you mean? Blowing smoke up somebody's ass? Actually, that used to be a thing. They say that if you were in the midst of drowning, there used to be these things where they would push it up your bum hole and blow smoke up your ass. Literally, Google it. And you know how we have the regular devices these days that if somebody's drowning, you throw it to them, and it's a floater. But yeah, back in the day, the thing that even medical professionals used to do was blow smoke up people's ass. Yes, it would, Capone. That's why they did it.
No, I have always made it clear that I am not suicidal.
Monty loves that feeling. Oh, what a feeling!
Like I have always BBA. Yeah, fucking whatever. Thanks for the super chat, at least. I have always made it very, very clear that I am not suicidal. When people have asked me about that shit, I've made it clear that I am not suicidal.
You're welcome, Jerry.
So fuck you for suggesting that it's something that I do a lot, that I regularly do. Fuck you.
Damn, he's on something right now.
I am not going to sit here and be accused of engaging in fucking suicide dating. Fuck.
Yikes.
That's not something I've ever fucking done.
Oh, damn, this stream's gonna be limited.
Fuck you for even for accusing me of it. I'm not fucking putting up with that shit.
Right, be true. He needs an edible. He needs some milk and an edible. You think he did before? I do remember the time when he said he wasn't right and Foodie left him to go see Natty Daddy. Wasn't that like December 2021? Because I remember they went on, what's that lane in Ottawa called again? Laffy Lane or Lafty Lane? Something like that. Hey, is Polly still here? what's that lane? Taffy Lane in Ottawa. She brought him to Taffy Lane, I think, the next day or the next following few days because she left him to go to see Nada, and people were up in arms about it. So it was Taffy Lane has all the Christmas lights, so that's where they went after she realized her mistake. Oh, Lakadi is really nice as well, Sasha. Okay, I'm gonna have to say that. Yes, after Timbit passed away, and he was saying all these like strange things.
Yeah, debilitating anxiety I have. Make your membership
Also
higher.
before Timbit.
I'm still not comfortable doing that. Life is beautiful. I really don't want to I don't want to use my medically assisted death. Maid is medically assisted death. Canada is now.
Yeah, bro.
Canada has now started allowing people with mental disabilities. Hey, Deja Vu. To apply for euthanasia, basically.
After who died? Unfortunately, his cat, his own cat that he had from a kitten, because we saw the picture of like thin, small, slender PEETZ being a rock star that he is. He had a cat for a multitude of years called Timbit, and unfortunately, Timbit passed away in October 2021. She had an awkward gait. They didn't take her to the vet, and the next day they took her and she was put down. PEETZ didn't want to talk about it. He was annoyed. He was pissed. But yeah, that was Timbit. But that cat didn't have that great of a life because he had to leave Timbit with his mom, I believe, and she was smoking and stuff. So Timbit had like a really rough meow. You're welcome, Ozzy.
I mean, right now.
True, Lynn, he made that cat suffer on a multitude of things like the soggy cardboard, the dirty water, the dirty bowl, not feeding her properly, stuck in a room. Yeah, Timbit did suffer.
Any members do you have now? I'm not sure. About this 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, it's something that I think is fine.
Yeah, his bed's a twin.
Bad anxiety. My job as a housekeeper for a hospital helped me work. Then have to deal with people or phones or fast food. Again, Cam, I mean, it's
true, Lynn. Very true.
Talking about this shit online, it's one of those things where the people don't, viewers don't feel entirely real.
What does that mean? He's been saying that people are just words on a screen. He said that weeks ago. While was Timbit in the bedroom, she had feline leukemia. And they didn't want to pass it to the other cats, although there's a vaccine for it. So they just kept in the room. She had feline leukemia virus. It's contagious. But all they had to do was vaccinate the other cats, and they didn't do that.
So it's different. Like to work in a pet store or bookstore? Bookstore would be great.
Yeah, very sad.
Nescafe 3-in-1. I don't drink coffee. Freeze them. I've never had coffee.
Kreslaw says, never forget PEETZ flipping us all off when Foodie Beauty's channel was reinstated. I do remember that. With the face that he had. With the double fingers up. March 28th, 2022 is when
Do
he
help
did
to
it.
hurt your mental health?
Are you serious? There was a 7.9 magnitude earthquake in southern Turkey just now. Yikes.
Probably both. They kept drinking alcohol. Yeah, I don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste. I don't like the effects. So
Yes, it was the night before
mom and brother both have both suffer depression.
the infamous Cuba trip. She got it on her birthday. 5 minutes before midnight, 5 minutes before her birthday was over, she got her channel back.
Okay. No, I'm not taking any medications. Because the thing is, like, I can go to a walk-in clinic and get a different doctor every time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know, every time I have to tell them what medications that I've tried already. Barnes & Noble? Yeah, Barnes & Noble. We have Barnes & Noble here. I'd rather just have like one doctor who knows my medical history, who knows what medications I've been tried already. You have some medication. I mean, some medications can be worse than no medication, Cleo. Do I like philosophy? Not really. Philosophy tends to be over my head. You know, philosophy does usually go over my head.
Oh, true, Aaron Taylor.
Oh yeah,
true.
that easy color purple.
It doesn't work overnight.
Applied.
Oh man, this is sad to hear about the earthquake and the casualties. That really sucks.
What was my opinion of him? I never formed an opinion on him. Green. Library technician.
White oranges, oranges.
I'm not sure of the difference, Coco. I have a counselor that I talk to every month. It's not complex. Complex aren't worth anything. Okay. It'd be a little bit of both, I think, AM. I mean, she'll help me out as best she can, but she's broke.
Mm-hmm. Facts, Ozzy.
Comic book stores don't hire.
Oh, really, Jamie? Holy crap. I'm actually don't know off the top of my head that Jamie Katz. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Selling books.
So true.
Even selling in like, yeah, I wouldn't get money selling my comics. The single most valuable comic I have is worth like $50. So yeah, she hasn't decided yet. So a barbecue restaurant that also offers foot massages. That sounds gross. Reaching out to. Well, I'm not Christian, Rebecca, so I don't know what a Christian organization would. Yeah, I don't know why I'd reach out to them.
PEETZ needs something. Yeah, Kayla, he does. He needs some sense and some proactive behavior because we've been calling the same thing over and over and over again.
Anyone know about how long I've had my had the sauce boiling? Anyone?
True Ozzy. He does have a negative response to every single piece of
Anyone
advice
else? Does
anybody
anyone
gives him.
track that?
Why? I think it actually has been long enough because he's been at this for quite some time.
Long enough.
Oh, I should ask this because what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have to do this in two parts because his stream was like nearly 3 hours. So let me ask this question. Will you be done with Foodie Beauty if let me ask this. Will you be done with Foodie Beauty once the cats are gone?
30 minutes. He's done. I usually do his ass, and I just forgot this time. Nothing. 30 minutes. All right. So I'll give it another 10 minutes before I start the noodles.
Yes, no, or maybe. Let's ask. A lot of people are saying yes, he needs sunlight. Probably does need some sunlight, needs some vitamin D.
Plasma for extra money.
Did he burn the food? I would be stirring, but I think his mind is on a multitude of things.
Sell your balls for extra money. Hey, Keyline. Microdosing. Substance. Yeah. What's my therapist say about all this?
Yeah, what does his therapist say about all of this?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
That there are options. Microdosing? Yeah. Joining a circus as a bearded lady. I mean, that's not really weird, rare enough anymore. Clear as burnt hair extension. There's always prostitution.
What was he supposed to be cooking? Spaghetti with veal?
I'm not going to make money as a prostitute.
Why not? He could make it.
Seasonings, please. So I threw in onion and green pepper. I put in a cube of beef bouillon, or beef cube, and I used some garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper.
Oh, thank you, Sandra, for helping out. Really, it would be way too much work for him, Capone. You know what? Actually, it's quite a hustle if you really boil it down into what you have to do. You know, having to message clients back and forth and whatnot, and then scheduling clients to come at the appropriate time and intervals. It's actually pretty technical. Miss Honey Bunny says Monty would love PEETZ services. I don't even know what to say to that. He's got to go to out there and find customers. Well, there's websites these days.
I tell him, no, I'm not that kind of person.
His money will go a long way if he moved to Thailand. We're gonna bring Thailand back up again. Okay, sure. Move to Thailand or Philippines. His money would go a long way. He could go. He could come online. He could, stream, and those monies from his streaming would afford him a pretty comfortable life, extremely comfortable life. But then once the YouTube dries up, then what the hell is he gonna do? I guess move back home.
You'd be surprised. Cornwall is stupidly expensive. Like Cornwall, it doesn't even make sense how expensive Cornwall is.
You could teach English in another country, also says Salzanic legend. Okay.
Nature has a book.
You could.
15 minutes. I don't want her help. Don't get why when you get a down payment for an apartment that.
Isn't Cornwall a bedroom city? Yeah, a lot of people consider Cornwall a bedroom city. If you don't know what that means your bedroom is your house, your home where you sleep is the city or town. That is the bedroom city, and then you would drive into another city or town for work. So there are quite a few people that use Cornwall as a bedroom city and drive into either Ottawa or Montreal because it would just be cheaper. But not a lot of people do that because it's still a considerable distance. But these days, there are a lot of people who will drive over an hour over to go to work.
Because I like.
But I would consider places more like Manotick or Alexandria, Castleman, Hawkesbury. Where else is there? Like Arnprior, Smiths Falls. What else is there? There's Perth, would be like bedroom cities for like Ottawa, or Hawkesbury could be a bedroom city for Montreal as well. Do they have trailer parks in Canada? Oh hell yeah, we have trailer parks in Canada. That's why there's Trailer Park Boys. It's a Canadian show.
I don't have friends.
Canadian series.
I've never had friends.
Exactly, Polly. That as well.
$1,800 a month for a 1-bedroom in the middle of the country. Yeah.
That as well, Beaker, Richmond. You're right.
No, I was never friends with Shannon. I barely ever like. I think I met Shannon, maybe, but I'm not even sure if I ever met her.
Oh, he's not even sure. Yikes. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark it at the halfway point, literally halfway right now. I'm going to have to call it a night. I'm going to schedule part 2 of this tomorrow because it seems this is the only way I can get through these Pete streams because they're so long, but there is a lot of things he says and does in this stream that I need to know and understand and go over but we've pretty much gotten the gist of it. What he's saying is he has to live with his mom. He's not going to like it. He has to sleep on the couch or rotate between him sleeping during the day and her sleeping at night, which is going to be hard and kind of X's out a lot of jobs. He hates Cornwall and he wants to get out of Cornwall. He's stuck, but he's had months and months of prep time. He could always get roommates. Capone, Polly, Justai, Erin Tate, Theresa, Lynn, Cake, Kayla, Peach, Oranges, Martina, Be Free, Shrink Wrap, Bug, Sasha, Miranda, It Ain't That Ozzy, Mary, who is modding, or is Mary still here? Erin Tay, Helenev, Mamie Girl, Polly, Beaker, One Bourbon, One Scotch, Capone, everybody else, Dynamite. Thank you so much. Smash that like button. I will be back the same usual time in a tizzy. Take care, Tudor times. Have a good one. QZ, bye. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. If not, see you another time. Have a good one, though. See you later.